I'm going to be checking out some video here today. This was posted by Sheep and the Law. It's called Bros, It's What You Do. And I feel like it's probably important for me to, give my side of the story because it was a night where it was a sheepwave and I was grabbing some ramen. So that's where I was, and he was talking to me, and I couldn't say anything back. So I feel like it's only appropriate for me to say something back. So that's what I'm here to do, and maybe address a couple of things, maybe give a little clarification on some things, put some rumors at ease, that sort of stuff. But yeah, let's jump right into it. Let me try that again. Let's jump right into it.
Well, it's just you and me, Daz plus plus.
That's my full name, Daz plus plus.
You and I on this crazy train of voice chat lobby.
Yeah, so Crazy Train is a song by Ozzy Osbourne. And Sheepwave loves music. And that's a music.
Just two bros, just two guys hanging out, being pals, being buddies, being dogs. But not like woof dogs, but more like yo, what's poppin' dog. That kind of dog. That's the pack that we run with.
I'm glad you clarified that.
I'm not trying to imply that we're furries. That's not the implication. The implication is that we're bros. We're vibing.
There you go. Yeah.
And we're chilling, and we're being bros. And it's a lot like it's a lot like music. It's like jazz.
Music. Yeah, Sheepwave loves music. I like music too, but Sheepwave loves music. So let's see what he's about to say about this.
It's when everything's just kind of snapping into place, and everything, like, you get into the pocket, you get into the groove, like we're bros because it just makes sense. It just feels like we fit into the flow state of the universe. And jazz is a subgenre of chill, of chilling. That we of course know that there are three genres of music. That's chilling, that's vibing, and the third one is being bros. And
yep, being bros is the third genre of music. That's actually true. I actually looked that up. I looked at Google. I Google searched it after we'd discussed this earlier. This didn't happen super recently. It has been at least a couple weeks since this occurred. So I don't remember exactly how it played out, but I Google searched it, and sure enough, there's only three genres of music.
And if we were a genre of music, if we were a song that were fit into a genre of music, we would be the genre of being bros.
That's actually very true. That would make sense.
And that's not to say that we can't make songs in the chillin' and the vibin' space. Like, it's okay to dip our toes into different genres every so often. That's what makes music and life so exciting, if you know what I mean. True. We definitely live in the main genre of being bros. And that's a beautiful thing, because not everyone is bros. Not every person is your bros. But when you find those bros, and you find the people who are those bros, and they fit into that mold of music with you, into that one of three genres, then everything's just a little bit brighter. Your days are just a little bit brighter. The sun shines a little bit more. The sun heats up the world just a little bit more. Global warming is because of bros.
That is also true. Using the same Google search, when I was looking up the being bros genre of music, it is actually the leading cause of global warming. So, it adds it does add brightness to the world, but causes a little bit of a, ecological disaster. But it's life is about give and take. So, anyway.
And that's just a sacrifice we're gonna have to make, because we're bros, and nothing's gonna change that. You and I, we're good. We're bros, and
yeah, we are. Yeah.
It's a lot like if you think about a movie, for example. Let's say Dune. Let's talk about Dune.
And I've never seen Dune.
we go and watch Dune. We get a popcorn and we get a nice big soda pop.
I know what popcorn and soda pop is though, so I'm getting those references. But let's see if I get any more.
And we're sharing it between ourselves, and we're both reaching into the popcorn, and our hands touch, and then the fingers interlock, and there's popcorn in between our hands, and we reach up, and we're both eating popcorn from the clasped hands that we're sharing.
See, now that's poetry.
And that's because we're bros. And if you really think about it, isn't that just how life should be, to be bros like that?
Unless you're not bros, and then in which case, live and let live. But if you're bros, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, this is what Sheepwave's talking about, but I'm talking about it too. Also, if you notice right here, we're at 420 right here, which is kind of cool for some reason.
Going back to Dune, when Paul Atreides said, "I am Muad'Dib,"
I don't know who that is.
And Duke of Arrakis,
don't know who that is.
He really spoke out and inspired this group of religious fanatics, and that was it just made me think, would things have gone differently if he just looked around and went, "My bros," and then they would have, instead of being like, "Oh, go to war," they would have been like, "Actually, let's make some sick ass chill music under the genre umbrella of being bros."
Again, I didn't watch Dune, so I don't know exactly what he's talking about. I've heard of wars before, so I'm assuming wars happen in Dune. And if they had just been bros, that movie would probably would have less war in it and more vibes, which I am for. I should really go see Dune.
And whenever I think about that, it just makes me glad to know that I have you, my bro.
Oh.
Hold up, there are rolls going on right now. This is important.
Oh, yeah, Mude. That's right.
But,
yeah.
Like I was saying, Chuckles and Kasane Himasaki, Mickey Barnes from Mickey 7. That's Robert Pattinson. And if there's anything I know about Robert Pattinson, it's that he's Batman, and Batman kind of doesn't.
I have seen Batman, but not the Robert Pattinson one. Literally every other one though.
Seem like he really has that many bros, and so he has to go up and beat people up for a living, and
that is every plot of every Batman movie ever. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same for the Robert Pattinson Batman, which I have not seen. I do intend to watch it. I've heard good things about it, and I'm guessing he also beats up people for a living as a billionaire. Sounds kind of lucrative, actually.
That's kind of sad, but because we're bros, man, you and I don't gotta do that.
That's true. True.
We're just hanging out. We're just a couple guys hanging out under the genre umbrella of being bros.
Okay, so this is the point at which if you sit in this lobby for too long, like this lobby right here, you go sleep. And that's what happens when you are AFK and you go to sleep. When you go sleep. I was away from my computer again. I wasn't actually sleeping, just to put that rumor to rest. I was not sleeping. I was acquiring some ramen noodles, some delicious noodles. Yeah, so you don't have to worry. I wasn't sleeping. It's a bit misleading because it says go sleep, but don't worry. I wasn't actually sleeping.
I lost my bro.
I'm sorry, Sheepwave.
This is so sad. Hold up, I got the right song for this. I know exactly what song to play for this. Hold up.
Okay, I can't play this. I can't play it. I gotta skip this song. 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 I gotta skip the song.
Yes.
I gotta skip the song. Okay, so the song that he's singing is a not Billie Eilish song called "I Lost a Bro." He sings it perfectly, and I don't want this video to get copyright striketh. It's probably going to, and I don't want to get sued by Billie Eilish's brother. I think that's who did the song. I don't know. I don't listen to music.
No, it'll be all right. But
And then this is where I come back in.
Oh,
I come back in.
my bro's back. Hi, bro.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
And that's my voice, just so you know. Like, that's what I sound like. In case you were wondering, because the entire video, you don't hear me talk at all. So that's what I sound like.
What's up?
Nothing.
Yeah, and so that's how it goes.
Oh well, it's just.
I didn't mean to start over. Yeah. So yeah, great video. It's so fun going back through memory lane with good old sheepwave, and that one night where I was getting noodles and he was talking to me while I was gone. And we're just bros. So the moral of the story is, bros. Actually, don't know how to end this. Yeah, that's it. Bye.